Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So today, taking a deeper look at subtracting integers. So I have three different situations that you may come across. So diving right in. So this first example, we've got a negative parentheses a negative. So we're subtracting something by a negative. When we see this as if we were in, the previous video, kind of make this kind of look like a smiley face in a sense, and I draw like a plus sign to kind of remind myself and my students this is actually turning into addition. So if we have a number subtracting by a -5, what I would do, I kind of create this little plus sign. It's a little, kind of make like a plus sign to remind myself, okay, a number plus 5 turns into addition. The next one, what we may have is we have -3 minus 5. And so in a sense, what we're doing is saying -3 subtracting 5. And we may see this 5 and think, oh, that's a whole number or a positive number. But in fact, this negative is telling us -5 or subtract 5. So it becomes more negative. So we would have -3 and we would have -5. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down, count down -5 more, and we would end up with -8. So it becomes more negative. The final one, this one's very, very common. We have two positive numbers that are being subtracted. This is, math going back to kindergarten, maybe even preschool for some people. 10 minus 3, we would get 7. It's moving closer to 0. We're subtracting, we're taking away, we are borrowing. Any of those synonyms work. In this case, we are finding the difference between 10 and 3, and we would end up with 7. When we subtract, right, we're moving closer to 0. And so that's like about it. So in a moment, I'm going to shift over and be able to pause the video and try these questions on your own, see how you do. So I have 6 questions, and if you want to pause the video to practice on your own, you can. If not, follow along. So starting with question 1, we have -3 minus -7. So when we see this right here, we need to rewrite this. Draw the little sign. We have our plus sign. So what we're going to do, I'm going to rewrite this as -3 plus 7. And remember, this is our first term where we're going to plot, and then whether if it's positive or negative, we move by the second term. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say this is out of -6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just make that out of 8. So for some people, what they like to do is start at 0, and they go back -3, 1, 2, 3, and then in a different color, -3, we plot our point there. And then now in our next color, let's say I write this in blue, I am adding 7, so I'm going back the other way and I'm counting by counting 7. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I end up with 4. So -3 plus 7 gets me 4, and I boxed it. For some people, they don't need to start at 0, work their way back, and then move forward. Some people are just able to find -3 and then count 7 up. We just want to make sure we are using our number lines, because visually we are able to see the movement as it comes. So same thing continuing on with our next example, -7 minus 5, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll just make this out of -14. So my first symbol, I'm going out of -7, so I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. this is my starting point, -7, and then remembering that this is telling us -5, so minus, we are moving this way 5 spaces, and then I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my end. It's becoming more negative, so -7 minus 5 gets me -12. Circle box your answer, and you're good. Next question, number 3, we have -5 minus -2. So remember, when we see this, we want to change this and rewrite this as 5 plus 2, and now we equal. So 5, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make that out of 9. I don't need to worry about anything below the 0. So I am going to plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my starting point. And then I count 2, 1, 2 is my end. So I have 5 minus -2 is actually going to get me equal to 7. Continuing on, this one, very standard one that we've done, since we can probably remember in school. 8 minus 7, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll make it at 10. My starting point is 8, and 8 is right here. And then I am subtracting 7, so I'm moving to the left, -7, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I end with 1. So 8 minus 7 gets me 1. And moving on down, -8 minus 2. So remember, this is going more negative, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's make it out of -11. So my starting point is -8. This is right here. And then I am subtracting 2. I'm going to the left, -2. 1, 2 is my end point, and I end with -10. So -8 minus 2 gets me -10. And our final example, we have -1 minus -6, or minus -6, yeah. So I have my special symbol that I'm looking for, so I add my special plus sign, and I rewrite as -1 plus 6 equal to. So I have -1. I can start right there, and then I'm going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll make it out of 7. So my starting point, -1, and I'm adding 6 this way. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is my end, and I am at 5. So -1 plus 6 gets me equal to 5. And that is subtracting integers. So make sure, if anything is helpful, drop a comment. If you have any questions, ask them, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.